What's up, M gang? Welcome back to another video. Pause, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll to click that notification bell so you do not miss the next video I post at least this week and you don't want to miss it. So go subscribe. So today we are going to be doing what I wish I knew before high school video. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video.
I just need a girl who gon' really understand. I just need a girl who gon' really understand.
Quick disclaimer, I just want to say that these are just things that I wish I knew in high school, and some things I thought would help you guys. This is just what I thought I should put in this video. Some of these things you may not agree with, that's fine, but these are just some things I thought would be good to share with you guys. Okay, so I got my Tim Hortons coffee, and let's get started. Cheers. I wrote them down. I know I went a little extra. There's 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, and 4 pages. I went a little extra, I know, but I'm really serious about this video, and this is what I really wanted to say before everybody went back to school. I know some people went back to school already, but this can still help. And this isn't just for freshmen in high school or in high school in general, because this can help anybody, honestly. Middle schoolers, high schoolers, college people, university students, like this can help anybody, honestly. Okay, number 1, dating. You do not need to date. You really don't. If you want to date, that's fine, but honestly, dating is not a necessity in middle school or high school. Set boundaries if you do date, if necessary. If you do not feel comfortable doing something, let them know and don't do it. Honestly, if you don't want to, let's just say, this is just an example, go on a date. Say, no thank you, I would not like to go on a date. I don't feel comfortable going there, or I don't really want to do that so quick, or just like, that's just an example. There could be other situations, obviously, but if you are not comfortable with something, do not do it. And you don't even have to give an excuse. Just say, no, I do not feel comfortable, or no, thank you. That's it. That's all you have to say. And if you have to say anything else with that person and explain yourself, they are not the person for you. But make sure you set that boundary with that person. Or even before you even start dating, it is important to set boundaries, let them know where you stand before dating. That would be way more, like, that would be better, to set boundaries and tell them how you want, like, explain to them how you want your relationship to be before you get into that relationship. Don't let dating stop you from doing what you want to do and achieving your goals. Say you have an assignment and they don't have that assignment. Just say, I will be busy for a couple hours or however long you need to take, and be like, hey, I need to get this done. I'm gonna let you know beforehand, but I really need to buckle down and get this done. So don't text me, don't call me, and turn your phone off. And if they have a problem with that, friendship or dating, anybody, if anybody has a problem with that, cut them off. They are not your friend, they are not your boyfriend, they are not your girlfriend, everything. Friendships. This kind of ties into dating. A couple things are going to, be the same. Do not let dating affect your friendships. If it helps, have set days and plan out when you are going to hang out with friends and when you're going to hang out with your significant other. Honestly, even if you guys can get along, like both of them can get along, have set days where you hang out with your significant other by themselves, you and them, and then have days for your friends and you and your friends. And also, if you want to, again, set days where you are going to all hang out together. But do not let friends come between dating and vice versa. If your boyfriend or girlfriend or whoever you're dating is having trouble letting you go out and hang out with your friends, then cut them off. And vice versa, if your friends have a problem with the person you're dating and there's absolutely no reason for them to have a problem with the person you're dating, cut them off. They are not your friends. I'm telling you right now, they are not your friends. I have so many experiences where I've dated someone and that my friend didn't like them. My friend did not like that person because they were jealous. Like, they were jealous of the person I was dating and how I was having a good relationship with them, and they wanted more attention or stuff like that, petty stuff. But they are not your friend if they act like that, and vice versa. If you do not cut them off or tell them how you feel, and then they immediately go, oh no, well, it's not my fault, or they don't correct their behavior, if you do not cut them off, they will continue to be like that. They will continue to cause drama. You just don't want that in your life, especially in high school. Number 3, freshman year. The big year. Your freshman year matters. I don't care what anybody tells you. Your freshman year is probably the most important year, actually. It is your base year. It is where you are going to set your healthy habits, and when you should set your healthy habits. Do not get mixed into drugs. Do not get mixed into drama, petty drama, because that is your base year. Do your homework, do your assignments, do your tests, study. Do not go into a test and not study. Like, you are not going to pass your test unless you're lucky. Some people are lucky. I know Brandon, if he doesn't study, then he'll do good on tests. But I know me as a person, what works for me is studying. There are different ways to study. I might do a video on that. If not, there's tons of videos on YouTube on how to study and figure out your way that you like to do and what works for you. If your freshman year is successful, the rest of the years that you're in high school is most likely to be successful as well. So if you start off freshman year with healthy habits, healthy study habits, healthy sleeping habits, healthy everything, your freshman year A's and B's, you're in tons of clubs, you have a job. If you start off your freshman year like that, your junior year, how does it go again? 10, 11, and 12, I forget what the names are. Freshman, junior, senior, I forget the other one. But your 10th grade, your 11th grade, and 12th grade is going to be most likely the same, unless you, fall off track. I mean, a lot of people do that. That's fine, but most likely, if you start off your freshman year successful, the rest of the years are going to follow. Join as many clubs as you can, like I mentioned before. Join the clubs that you like, though. Do not join a math club if you're not good at math, unless you want to learn about math, and because you're not good at it, that's healthy too. But I'm mostly talking about if you like to draw, join a drawing club. If you like to dance, join a dance club. Do those healthy things to escape hardworking, or even your job, or even your home life, just to escape and bring out what you love to do and your creativity. Also, clubs are a great way to make friends and healthy relationships and meet new people that are also into the things that you are. And you might actually become friends with that person, and you might actually meet someone who you can bond with. Don't get distracted. Buckle down and get your shit done. Do not let anything distract you during your freshman year. There's a lot going on in your freshman year. It's a new school, new grading systems, new everything. So do not let that distract you. I know it's going to be overwhelming, but it will get easier as your days and months and years go on, but it will be stressful. It will be overwhelming. Just don't let it get to you, and buckle down and do your work, because again, that is your prime year, that is your base year. Number 4, drama. Don't get involved. It isn't worth it. That second, it might seem important or hurtful, but the next day it won't mean anything. People are gonna have things to say no matter what. It might seem like a big thing one second or one day. The next day, it's probably not gonna be that big of a deal. Like, people are gonna say something and then they're gonna move on. Again, with rumors too, people like to set a lot of rumors in high school. Ignore them. Don't engage in them, because then they're winning, you're losing. You're literally just taking time. You're wasting your time and your effort with engaging in those rumors. Rumors are only called rumors because they're fake and someone made it up. People are gonna, again, forget about it in like 2 days. Nobody actually cares. People, again, are always gonna have stuff to say. Just ignore it. They are where they belong, which is behind you. They are taking time out of their day just to make fun of you or say things that aren't true. Again, they're wasting their time, not yours, unless you engage. At the end of the day, they probably just don't have any self-worth or self-love. And it's not even up to you to give them that self-love. Do not even engage. Don't even tell them that they're wrong. Nothing. Just ignore them. Just put your head down, put some earphones in, something. Like, do not engage, because, again, they are just going to keep going because they, again, have no self-love or confidence, so they have to pick on other people and bring them down because they're already down. 5, mental health, my favorite topic. Mental health comes first. I swear, in every high school video, I always say mental health comes first. Mental health comes what? First. If you are not okay up here, you will not be okay anywhere else. If you are not okay up here mentally, physically, emotionally, you will not be okay anywhere else. You will not be okay with your job. You will not be okay at school. Anything. Your relationships will crumble. Teachers will tell you otherwise. I don't know why they do this, but teachers like to say school comes first, don't get a job, don't take time off school, nothing. They always say school is first. Do not listen to them. Even your counselors will say that school comes first. It does not come first. You can always do school another time. You can stay home for a week, either do your school online, take your work home, or you can do all your work when you come back from school or from home. School is not a big deal. It really isn't. It is not a big deal as teachers will make it. Teachers used to say, I would take a couple of days off of school because my mental health was just not there. My home life was not okay. Everything was just crumbling and I was crying every day. I literally dropped out of high school because of my mental health, and I have a video on it. I will put it here if you need to watch that. Again, don't listen to that BS. Whatever you're feeling is valid. School will always be there. Always. If you need to quit your job, quit that job or get an easier job or more lenient one. If you need to quit that job, quit that job. If school is more important to you. If you need to quit school for a little bit, quit school for a little bit. That job is probably a little bit more important, or at least in my eyes. But if it's not, quit school. If you're not feeling okay enough to do all of those things, something has to give. If you even need to drop out, people will make this seem like the biggest sin. It is not. High school and any form of school, besides middle school, I'm pretty sure, can be completed at any time and any point in your life. It can be completed later on in life. You do not have to sit there and suffer just because some teacher told you you have to suffer until, or your parents tell you, just suffer until grade 12. No, it's your life, If you need to drop out of school for a little bit, or even for life, drop out of school. I'm doing the same thing. I'm dropping out of school until I feel ready to go back. Because I needed to. And honestly, after I dropped out, I was so much better. People think that dropping out is going to get you nowhere, that you're not going to have a good job. Tons of people are successful even without high school. Tons of people who dropped out in grade 8. I didn't even think that was legal, but there's people who dropped out in grade 8 and are successful. I mean successful. Like, you can do anything. You really don't need high school. Anyways, so when I dropped out, I did so much better. I feel more confident in myself. I feel like I can do anything. I just needed that time to figure out myself and to cope with my mental health. And that's okay if you have to drop out or if you need time off school. That's okay. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I hope all this was helpful for you guys. I honestly could have wrote so much more, but I've written enough. I went overboard. Honestly, I could have made even a whole other video about this, but we're not going to do that. This is way too long. It's been like 20 minutes of a video. I got 4 pages full of things that I've said, and some of the things I haven't even said. Like, there's so much more on these pages that I haven't even said. That's all we have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and click that notification bell because subscribing is enough for you guys to get notified. And if you would like to get notified, make sure the bell looks like this. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.